Hey, what's going on, Playbill Nation? It's me, Rosko, Coach Rosko here from Built for the Stage. We have a really special guest for you today. Kayla Davion is in the house. There she is. We're so excited to have her. She's from the cast of Tina, the musical. Kayla can often be seen as one of the Ikettes, and she's constantly rotating in regularly as the title character, Tina Turner. She's also been seen in King Kong and Waitress, the musical on Broadway. Kayla, welcome to Motivation Monday.
Yes, Motivation Monday. I'm excited.
So Kayla was on Built for the Stage podcast. I don't know, when the world was still going. And I can't remember when that was. But she was so fun, and we just had the best of times. So when I was thinking about guests that we could have on to the show, I was like, oh, yeah, Kayla Davion. We got to have Kayla on for sure. So welcome.
I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. Excited for this good workout. I'm going to eat ice cream after this.
Where are you currently residing during quarantine? What state are you in?
I am in the mix of New York City and New Jersey.
Okay, up in the tri-state area.
Yeah, chilling, straight chilling.
We're down here in Charleston, South Carolina last week with Jason. Oh my gosh, with Jacob, Jeremy, Jason, all of them. With Jacob Dickey, we were in Virginia Beach, and now we're in Charleston, and we're loving the palm trees down here. Loving them.
You're just moving around?
Do you think we could bring the palm trees to New York City? Do you think they'd survive somehow amongst the soot and all of the different things that are just lurking?
Honestly, no, but maybe. I mean, there's not a lot of people out, so the trees have been they've been blooming exactly how they need to be. So maybe
there are a lot of flowers out here in Charleston, and the people are nowhere to be found as well. Sorta. It's kind of a different world in the restaurant scene when you're driving by. Those are starting to open up, and coming from New York, it's kind of this out of body I Am Legend Will Smith experience. So that's what we've been going through. If you're out there and you're looking to take advantage of like good weather and you're barbecuing and you're doing like hot dog cooking,
yes,
or like you're like me, you're grilling your chicken legs. I got this chicken leg right here. I grilled it last night. We are out and just crushing it. If you're grilling, it's all about the marinade, how you marinate the meat. If you're a vegetarian or a vegan out there, I apologize. There's those great Impossible burgers that are vegan friendly and are amazing. So marinate those. But I wanted to show you what I've been up to. And the chicken legs I was grilling had me thinking about Tina Turner legs and how athletic and how like crazy she is in those heels up there, just dancing her push off. So our first section of our interview with you, Kayla, is going to be called We're Talking Legs. So in We're Talking Legs, we're going to be doing a leg-focused workout for you because we want to make sure that you stay in tip-top shape when you return to Tina Turner, the musical.
Oh my gosh, yes.
How does that sound? Sound all right?
That sounds incredible. Work these legs. I'm excited.
Okay, so the structure of our workout is going to be called Tabata. It's a strange word. I'm not even sure the origin of where the exercise world came up with it, but it's 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest, all right? We're going to do 4 movements that are all leg biased or booty biased, and we're going to cycle through that twice, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to show you what they are.
Okay.
I'm going to tilt my screen down just a little bit here. Let's see if that's too much.
Let me see.
Second time's the charm. Second time's the charm.
Yeah.
And boom. Beautiful. Okay. First thing we're going to do, you're going to go with a shoulderless stance. You're going to go squat, stand, and then you're going to turn one foot and pivot the other as you lunge. Yeah. Squat, stand, turn one leg, and pivot and lunge. Okay? So that's movement one.
All right.
And pivot, and squat, and you kind of pump those arms.
Yes.
The second thing we're going to do, we're going to go high knees. 1, 2, 3, and pause.
Okay.
We're going to work that single leg stability. We're going to reach down, press that into the floor, and bring it back up. 1, 2, 3, and pause. Bring it back down, and bring it back up. So we're going to do that for 20 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Then we're going to go just straight up high knees into what I call a jack reach. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, jack reach.
Yes.
Jack reach.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, jack reach, okay?
Right.
And then the last thing we're going to do, we're going to go big lunge, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and switch.
Yes. 2,
3, and switch. Cool?
Yes, cool.
All right, let's do this. I'll keep reminding you of what all the movements are as we go, okay?
Yes!
Okay, let's get after it. Turn some music on here.
Yeah.
All right. Starting with our squat for our pivot. 3, 2, and here we go. Squat, pivot lunge. Squat, pivot lunge. Squat, pivot lunge. Nice job. Keep that chest up. Keep those heels on the ground. Nice job, Kayla. One more. Squat and pivot lunge. Nice. Next thing we're going to do, we got high knees for our RDL. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, and reach down. 1, 2, 3, and reach down. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. And reach down. 1, 2, 3, and reach down. Nice job. One more. 1, 2, 3, and good. Sweet. Okay. Next thing we have are the high knees into the jack reaches. 3, 2, 1. High knees and jack reach and jack reach. 1, 2, 3, and jack reach and jack reach. Nice job. Getting that heart rate moving this morning. 2 more. Last one. Good. Okay, nice. Woo! You're going to feel that burn with 3 of those lunge pulses and switch, okay? 3, 2, 1, and pulse, 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 and switch. Pulse, 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 and switch. Yeah. Ah, it's burning. Woo. Woo. And last one. And good. Nice. Top. That's the top. Squat and pivot lunge. 3, 2, 1. Squat. Pivot lunge. Squat. Pivot lunge. And pivot lunge. Nice job, Kayla. Keep it up. Feeling it, right? Yeah. Good. Last one. And nice. Good. A tip for all of you out there on this single leg Romanian deadlift, your big toe is your thumb of your foot. What? It's your balance mechanism. Your big toe is what keeps us balanced. Spread the toes, press that big toe into the ground as we do the single leg RDL, okay? All right, here we go. 3 high knees into the single leg RDL. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Big toe and up. 1, 2, 3. Big toe and up. 1, 2, 3. And okay, keep it up. Good job. 2 more. Last one.
Jeez.
Challenging that balance out there. You need that balance on those high heels.
Literally.
All right, here we go. High knees into our jack reach. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Jack reach. Jack reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jack reach. Jack reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jack reach. Jack reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jack reach. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jack reach. Jack reach. Good. Okay. Lunge pulses. Last one. Last one. Lunge pulses. 3, 2, 1. And pulse, 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 and switch. Make sure our stance is wide enough, everybody, where our front knee remains behind our toes. We want our shin to be vertical. We want to be going straight up and down. And switch. Woo! 2 more. Woo! 2, 3, and switch. And wow. Oh. Nice. Oh, man. Okay. Sweating already. Oh, my.
Right.
Okay, good job. How's that?
I got my heart rate up, okay?
Okay. Talk to us a little bit about when you found out you were cast in the show and how you knew you would have to prepare physically. I know you got a trainer. I know you started working on your fitness.
Yeah.
What did you feel? Let's say this. What did you feel like you did was the most helpful for when you got to the show? You get to the show, you start rehearsing, you start the show, and you're like, man, I'm so glad I did that.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, all of the leg training I did, I was so glad I did. This choreo of Tina, and also just Tina, she was ripped. Sis was ripped. She was ripped from the arms to the legs, and she's a mover. She likes to say, like, you want to go on stage as if it's your last time. So no marking. You got to go 110% full out every time. And so when we got into the choreo, I think almost everything we did was like all legs. And when I was training, I had never really done a lot of squats as much in my life, but my trainer made me do, a countless amount of different kind of squats. I did a lot of bench pressing. I did a lot of stuff with a lot of weights. And I was so I did a lot of deadlifts, which I had never done in my life.
The total body, I'm hearing. You're working everything.
Just full body working everything. But when I got the glutes together, oh my gosh, I was like, bless up. I'm so glad I did this because I was able to sustain a little easier when we were learning the choreo. Now, stamina is a different situation. Stamina, I still had to work on. I did a lot of weight training when it came to building muscle versus running. Yeah, versus like running and keeping up the stamina. So that was the part I was like, oh goodness, okay, got to do a little bit more work.
We need a little bit more hit training.
A little bit more hit training.
We're going to get to that at the end because that finale that you all do is crazy. So we're going to make sure that, let me just tell you, Kayla, I go to Tina Turner. I see the musical, right? I'm highly entertained. I'm highly pleased with the show. The finale happens. I'm like, okay, amazing. And then you guys come back and you give it even harder. And I'm just like, I remember making a video for Built for the Stage on the Instagram with my jaw just like it was like 45 minutes after the show still, and I just couldn't believe how physically demanding and just like heightened everyone's performance was. It was crazy.
Yeah, and everybody is going, like all of the women and Tina. There are no breaks, and people are like, "You guys are still going?" And we're like, "Yeah, we asked the same question." When that music starts, we're like, "All right, give it to them. Here we go." It's that moment where we are all yelling at each other on stage so that we can all push through for everyone in the audience. We're like, "Let's do this."
Oh, that's great. Is it hard after the evening show to like get to bed, to go to sleep? Are you like super amped after every show, or are you wiped out and you just like hit the pillow and zonk out?
I am a mix of both. I feel like I'm super amped, and I'm always like, I'm not tired. Like I feel ready. I feel ready to go. And then I lay in the bed and I am out, out like a light. There's no coming back.
All right, we're going to move on to the next part of our interview, and it's going to be called Talking Like Tina About Tina. So we're going to talk about your, your preparation as Tina Turner, because initially you were an understudy, and then due to the demands physically of the role, you found yourself on stage as a scheduled performer as Tina. Yeah. So what were some of your things you did to do research about Tina, or just preparing for the role in general?
Yeah, well, one thing I remember specifically is during the rehearsal process. So there's an alternate, but she was in London at the time doing Tina in London. So during the rehearsal process, it was only myself as the understudy, and then there was Adrienne, who plays our beautiful Tina. Mm-hmm. And I remember asking her, because they would make me play Tina in rehearsals a lot. And I was like, what's happening? I am just now getting the script. I don't know the show. And so I went to her and was like, so how do you do this? Like, what are you thinking about when you're looking at her voice or how she talks? And she was like, pay attention to the vowels and how she says certain vowels, right? So a lot of the times, listening to her stuff, I realized I was like, oh, she doesn't say a lot of consonants, which is not a bad thing. I think because she was from Nutbush, Tennessee, doing all of this Southern talk. I'm from Chicago, so I have like a twang of my own already. But since she was from there, a lot of the times you're really just talking in a Southern accent. What I think was cool about Tina was that they were like, we don't want you to speak exactly like her, but you need to kind of form the essence of who she is. So within these vowel shapes of like, let me think of something I could say to you. Let me think. Her signature in Proud Mary, when she starts Proud Mary, it's like, every now and then, it's like you're like, what are you saying to me? Are you really saying something? And she has this like raspy pingy quality.
Yeah, I wonder, how do you do that? What's the technical practice to like get that in a healthy way? How do you in a healthy way get that rasp?
Yeah, I think it is. I do a lot of exercises that have me going low. So I'm always doing stuff that's like, ha, 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 right? To get this like low signature going down. And then what I'm thinking about when I'm doing the raspy quality is not necessarily about the rasp of it all, but it's all about the pinginess of placing the vowel sounds. So if you keep the ha down here and you start speaking and you try and place it here, it's like, yeah. So you move that up, and then as soon as you start talking, every now and then, all you do is you feel it right here. It doesn't really go to your throat, so it's pretty healthy once you do it right there.
I love that.
Sometimes I sound like Beyonce trying to do that. You got good nights, you got bad nights.
I really love that Tina Turner, but for some reason she sounded like Beyonce up there. Can you do the entire line that leads into Proud Mary that you're saying right now? What is the whole line?
Oh, it's
You've been out of the show for a hot second. Do
you understand me? Been on the show for a second.
you have nightmares at night where you wake up and you're like, I forgot, I don't know the lines, I don't know anything. Like,
I've had so many nightmares that I am going to get up there and not remember a thing. Literally a thing. Like not a lyric, not a line. I'm just standing there like, all right. Then I go back into Kayla's voice and I'm like, all right, everyone. Pause the show. Let me think. Oh Lord, do I remember this? Woo. Okay. You know, every now and then, I think you might like to hear something from us. Nice and easy. But you see, there's just one thing. You see, we never ever do nothing nice and easy. Yeah, we always like to do things nice and rough. So we're going to take the beginning of this song and we're going to do it easy. And then we're going to do the finish rough.
Standing up. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are hurting so much from smiling during that whole time. It was so hard not to make any type of verbal reaction to you doing that. I didn't want to interrupt you, but it was so amazing. It's more amazing because we've been talking now for about 20 minutes, and now all of a sudden you become this completely different person, which is obviously the essence of being a brilliant actress. So bravo to you. Thanks so much for being willing to do that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So like we were saying, the finale, right, is bananas. It's so crazy.
Yes.
We're going to do another Tabata, and we're going to train to either stay in shape or get back into that Tabata shape. So let me grab my booklet real quick.
All right.
And we're going to tell you the movements that we're going to hit. So we're going to do, I'm going to call them chopping Tinas. Don't you guys do something like this where you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,
Yes.
Okay, we're going to do that for the first 20 seconds because I know that's going to get our heart rate jumped up for sure.
Okay.
You're going to have to coach me on that one, all right? The second thing we'll do are just our normal mountain climbers, but we'll do them at a fast pace. So we'll really look to run the entire time.
Woo.
We go this way with our knees coming into our chest.
All right.
Okay?
Yes. Woo.
We're going to do a vertical leap. So vertical leap into star reach.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Jump and big jump. Yeah, cool.
Oh man, okay.
And then we're going to do a skater lunge to 3 curtsy squats. So you're going to go skater lunge, move this chair. Skater lunge, 1, 2, 3. Skater lunge, 1, 2, 3. Okay?
Oh yes. Oh my God.
You're in your like curtsy position there after the lunge. And
Yeah.
Pulse that 3 times. All right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm already breathing heavily, so that's a bad sign. All right. Let's get on some music here. Let's see what this is. I like this one. All right. Okay, ready? Chopping peanuts. In 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I doing it?
Yes.
I'm living. And nice.
Woo.
Really lit up my butt. That was
Yes.
was tough. Okay. Mountain climbers. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice job, Kayla. Keep it up. Woo! 3, 2, 1. There. Nice. Okay, leap to start leap. A big jump. And that start jack. 3, 2, 1, and jump. And out. Jump. And out. So now we ready? Let's go! Woo! 2 more. And good. Okay. Skater lunge into our 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1. And skater. 1, 2, 3. Skater. 1, 2, 3. Skater. 1, 2, 3. Skater. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Last one coming up. And oh, good. Oh, exterior glute. For 1 more round. Back to the top. So what do? This way?
Yes.
Okay. When do I stand? Do I go like this and then stand?
Yeah, you want to go down? Yep, and bring it back up.
All right, cool. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. I'm winning.
Yeah. Woo. Woo, glutes.
2 more. And good. Oh my gosh. If you're not out there doing this, if you want to have fun, if you want to live, but you also want a great, difficult booty workout, do that right there.
Do it.
Okay, mountain climbers.
Right.
2, 1, and here we go. And nice, relax, good. Okay, we got our jump into our starter leap. 3, 2, and big jump. Starter. Big jump. Starter. Go, Kayla. Two more. 1. And 2. Okay. Skater lunge into our 50 pulse. 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Whoa! Holy smokes!
Whoa! Everyone, give it up for Kayla Davion. I'm telling you, I think we should make something of that. That should be like the Tina workout right there.
Tina workout.
I was feeling prepared to dance in those heels up on that stage right now.
Yes.
How many times while you have been performing in the show have you nearly ding, ding, rolled that ankle on those heels?
Let me tell you something. A couple of times. And one time, I was in my Ike track and I fully fell. I'm talking about fully fell, like to the ground, like the finale in front of the audience. And I said, "Well, you win some, you lose some." Today was not the day.
I'm telling you, when you do something enough times, you're bound to fall at some point, right?
At some point, yes, absolutely. Oh,
And you just bounce right back up, gave a little.
You got to. You have to. You have to.
You know what? I wasn't planning on having a talk about that, but that's what you have to do now, currently. Man, we all have fallen in our heel, and we just got to get up. So,
yeah,
day in and day out, I encourage everyone watching this right now, keep getting up, keep striving to win the day. If we just win the day more times than we lose it, we'll keep moving forward. Sometimes we'll, quote unquote, lose the day or not quite nail it the way we'd like. But you know what? Another day's coming. So everyone hang on to that. What's one thing you've been doing to just kind of keep you sane during all of this or keeping you moving forward?
Honestly, music. Music has been my thing, but not like singing music or writing. I'm doing those things as well. But honestly, I try and like when I wake up, first thing, I try and listen to some kind of playlist that just like gets me going. Like either if it's a one that's like meditation that centers me, or if it's like I woke up and I want to listen to some twerking music because I want to just run around this house real quick and like wake up. Like I try and make it my goal to at least play something in the day that's gonna like give my heart some joy. Definitely. Yeah. That's my thing. And every now and again, I like to take a walk outside because I love nature with my mask on, of course, but I do like to take a good walk just to like clear my head, to get some fresh air.
Well, thank you so much for being on Motivation Monday with Built for the Stage. Guys, once again, this is Kayla Davion. You can check her out on Instagram at Kayla Davion. See all the stuff she's up to, been up to, and is going to be up to. So thanks again, Kayla. Appreciate it. Also, this is Coach Joe from Built for the Stage. You can give us a follow on the Instagram at Built for the Stage and see how some of your favorite Broadway stars are training to better themselves as the actor-athletes that we all are. Thanks again to Playbill for having us on. Hopefully you guys get moving, get encouraged, and just continue to love yourself and love one another. So thank you so much, everyone out there. Thank you again, Kayla.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day, y'all.